Hello folks, Typhoon Carter here, and I bring to you a Week 7 Smogan Premier League matchup between Laurel of Team Raiders and Void of the Wi-Fi Wolfpack. Both players are coming off of a win last week. Laurel won against Dredri, snapping a very big losing streak they had going into that matchup, whereas Void came off of a last-second victory against Crucify where he was able to win via a Lucario critical hit. That being said though, let's jump right into this. Bronze on lead, Jirachi lead. Jirachi gets rocks up, Zong also gets rocks up, and Laurel switching into the Scarm, knowing that the Bronzong probably can't really touch it. And the Skarmory is going to Whirlwind the Magnezone preemptively, scouting that out, so very nice maneuvering. And now that the Magnezone's been revealed, now we got a bit of a mind game between both players where Laurel's just trying to pivot around the Magnezone, and he's able to safely U-turn and bring the Skarmory out again. Void tries to get the trap off and is denied as Skarm whirlwinds yet again. Is he gonna do it a third time? Brings out the Celebi though. And this Celebi could be a lot of things, really. And Sword Stance, okay. If this is Sword Stance, this tells me that very unusual set, but this tells me that there has to be some kind of mag in the back, either a Magnezone or a Magneton. And Celebi is just going to Sucker Punch this Magnezone. And yep, a Magneton is revealed, and it is going to revenge kill this Magnezone, showing HP Fire. And Tyranitar is brought out. Gastrodon revealed on Laurel's side, so a bit of an unusual structure. Gastrodon not seen a lot. Usually, if you see a Gastrodon in DPP, the main appeal of it is that it is a sticky hole Pokemon that can't get his item knocked off, can't get tricked, among other things. So Laurel just sacrifices the Magneton, and the Dragonite is brought out, and Void brings in the Tyranitar. D-Knight just lets a superpower rip. That looks like Choice Band, so Laurel is able to get a huge kill on that Tyranitar. And Latias brought out, naturally threatening the D-Knight, so Laurel just goes into the Jirachi. And U-turn looks very free here, and he does exactly that. Skarmory is brought out here, and the Gliscor could potentially annoy the Skarm like taunt or something like that, but doesn't seem to be the case. Skarm just gets some layers up, and Latias can't really try to trick it, so we have to keep that in mind. And that's a fat Draco meter, does 55%, but the Gastrodon will just shake this off. And anticipates the Breloom switch, so Laurel switches the Gastrodon out into Jirachi. And Jirachi just opting to play the Iron Head flinching game against this Breloom. And Void has one more chance to get a sleep off, but even if he gets a sleep off now, the Breloom is going to die to sand damage, and Void does not get it. And the Jirachi swaps out again. And Latias just kills the Dragonite, but Void is way too behind at this point in the game. And Gastrodon brought out. Laurel, knowing that the Gastrodon can eat one, is going to recover. And Draco Meteor misses again, and Laurel is just going to curse up with this Gastrodon. So Gastrodon looks like it should wrap this game up, especially with the Breloom gone. And Laurel just opts. I think that might have been a little bit greedy because he could have gotten crit there, and that would have been really awkward. But Void, last ditch effort. Does a crit happen? Nope. Waterfall, and Laurel is going to clean house on that one. Laurel walks away here with a win, and Void his second loss of the season. And Laurel now having a mini win streak, having won 2 in a row now. And his season looking to be turned around at this stage. A very, very solid play from Laurel. very interesting team in general. Like you have the Sword Stance Celebi and the Cursed Gastrodon paired up with what looks to be a Choice Band Dragonite potentially, or a very attack invested Dragonite if it was able to just shred the Tyranitar just like that. So very nicely played. Excellent maneuvering from Laurel, just working around that Magnezone that Void had in the back. Most players would normally just take the layer of spikes to go with it and then just accept the trade, but Laurel was able to call out the mag entry with the early Whirlwind to kind of snuff it out, and then once the Magnezone was revealed, then it became kind of a weird cat and mouse game where Laurel was kind of just able to get the upper hand on Void, especially with the Celebi living the Bronzong boom. That was quite interesting. And usually SD Celebi, it was probably Recover as its last move, but like Seed Bomb plus Sucker Punch, the idea is that Stall would have a very hard time handling it because you'd have Sucker Punch for something like Latias, and then you'd still hit like Jirachi okay enough in theory, and then you kind of have like the Seed Bomb to hurt Tyranitar if it's not Choice Scarf, among other things, and it still does like a hefty amount of damage to everything like not named Scarm for the most part. So that's why Laurel had the Magneton on the team. Structurally, it makes a lot of sense. Interesting take. That being said though, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.